Hi, my name is Dani. I'm 17 years old and I live in Ashkelon in Israel. I study in the 12th grade in Kfar. And I wanted to tell you a little about the places I volunteer in and what I do in that aspect. I volunteer in 3 different places and I'll tell you a little bit about each. The first one is called Noam. It's a youth movement. It's the youth movement of the conservative movement in Israel, which means that we are a religious youth movement, but it's not the Orthodox Judaism that we see often around Israel, but the conservative Judaism, which is a lot smaller and are a minority in Israel. I am the counselor of the ninth graders who are the group that will next year become counselors themselves, which means that I have to train them on their abilities of standing in front of people or in front of a crowd and talking about what they think is important and what they believe in. In addition, I also have a role in the national level, which is it basically means that I am responsible for a certain part of Israel, and I'm responsible for bringing them together and giving them all types of activities and making sure they have fun during the year. And I also, along with 9 other teens, have the responsibility of deciding what children in the youth movement all around Israel will experience and be exposed to during this year. Along with the other 9 teens, I'm also responsible for what volunteering activities we're gonna go to this year and where we can help to the society in general. The second place where I volunteer is the Center for Gifted Children in Ashkelon. What we do there is I work with different age groups, so the older children who are 8th to 9th graders. I work with them on their ability to stand in front of a crowd and helping them really gain the abilities that allow them to be good leaders when they grow older. And with the younger groups, which is the more important thing in my opinion, what we do there is that we give enrichment activities to children of all economic backgrounds and from all groups of society, like children as young as 6 or 7 to even 12 or 13, and we talk to them about physics and astronomy and all types of science stuff that they wouldn't have heard of outside of this place. And we really try to open them up and expose them to we really try to open them up and expose them to the things that they could do when they grow up, even if they didn't think that they will be able to do that, even if it's things that they didn't even hear of before. In this place, I think we really influence those children and what they're gonna be when they grow up, and the things and how much they believe in themselves or don't believe in themselves as they grow up. The third one is called IGI. It's the youth movement for LGBT plus children and teens in Israel, and it's basically a safe place for kids from that community. What we do there is we have all these activities that are aimed at making us feel more comfortable with ourselves and with the people around us, but we also start projects and stuff like that that are aimed at making the community more have better be more accepted in the society and really have equal rights to everyone around us. So for example, just last year, not long after I joined, we organized a Pride event in Ashkelon, which was the first event of its type in Ashkelon. So that's it. Thank you for listening.